Welcome, everybody, to another quick edition of No Balls, No Glory. I'm your man, the one and only, the People's Champ. I'm here solo dolo. Real quick, just to talk to you guys about what in the sports today, man. I'm not going to even be before you too long, man, like they say at church, man. Hope everybody had a great day today. Hope everybody was living their best life, being their best version of them today, man. So that's your boy, the People's Champ. That's what I gotta say. Chopping it up real quick. The best of No Balls, No Glory. What happened in sports today? Not too much, man. We finna go and jump off into it, man. Best of No Balls, No Glory, man. What happened in our world of sports today, man? So, yeah, I know what we do on No Balls, No Glory. We talk about the best of sports, what happened, what went on, what they did today. A lot of good chop ups today, man. So we just go talk about it, man. Just a couple things. And like I said, I'm not gonna be before you too long, like the old people say in church. I'm not gonna be before you too long. And that's the truth. I'm not gonna be before you too long. Chop up real quick, smooth session, chop up. The best of No Balls, No Glory, man. Hope everybody had a great day today, a relaxing day, a peaceful day, man. That's what I'm hoping, man. That's what I'm hoping, man. So I know ain't nobody on here with the champ. Sometimes you got to walk this journey alone. Sometimes, y'all know how it is. You got to walk the journey by yourself. And it's okay walking the journey by yourself, man. This is my therapy. This is my therapeutic time, man. Talking about the best of No Balls, No Glory. Uh, what else, man? Oh man, let's jump off into it, man. I'm gonna just go hit a couple sports real quick, man. Baseball. We had a young man in Philadelphia, man. Weston Wilson, first Phillies rookie to hit for the cycle today. Uh, big news, man. Big time, man. Hitting for the cycle, and then you're a rookie, man. You're a rookie hitting for the cycle, man. And the cycle is usually a hard thing to hit. For those of you all don't know what the cycle is a person that hits a single, a double, a triple, and a home run in the same game. That's the cycle. So if you play baseball, a lot of people may have hit the cycle before in their life, may not have hit that cycle, man. That's one of the most difficult things in baseball to do is hit the cycle. But if we had to name something out of the cycle, the hardest thing to hit out the cycle would definitely be that triple. The triple was probably the hardest thing to hit out of a cycle. Then the second hardest is the home run because you got to lock and load and boom, you got to go in for it. You got to go in for it. So you got to lock and load and you got to go in for the home run. So that is definitely something, another thing that's difficult to hit as far as like the cycle. Doubles and singles, they not that bad. Anybody can crack. You hit the double and single, not bad at all. But that cycle, that home run, that is the and that triple. We talking about Major League Baseball. You got to hit it off the wall, and it got to hit a certain carom in order for you to get that triple, man. So, Coach Corey's Phillies, man. Uh, he's a rookie for Coach Corey's Phillies. Weston Wilson hit the cycle today, man. So big shout out to this kid, rookie on a team that's in first place, getting ready to make the playoffs, and wish him much more success, man. But he got that triple today, man. That triple was like I said, difficult. The most difficult part of the cycle is hitting that triple. Then the home run, because you catch a pitch, you can just boom, uh, hit it and go out. So also other news, Brewers outfielder, man, Christian Yelich, man, he is opting to have season-ending back surgery. And Christian Yelich is with the NL Central leading Milwaukee Brewers. So Yelich is opting to have back surgery, and he's going to be done for the season, guys. So that is going to be a big blow to that organization because he is one of the cornerstones for that team, man. Christian Yelich is opting to have back surgery. He was a 2018 National League Most Valuable Player. But he's saying he's looking for long term. And if the surgery on the back is going to help him long term, he's opting out for it right now. And he's going to come back next year stronger than ever. But that back surgery is no joke to come back from. And Yelich is 32 years old. So he probably won't be ready until this is a 6-month procedure. He may be ready towards the end of spring training. He may be ready for spring training. Middle and end of spring training. They're not in a hurry to rush him back. But Christian Yelich just opted out for back surgery, man. That's it, man. Also I got to give a big shout out, big news, man. The Cubs Hall of Fame second baseman Ryne Sandberg says he is cancer free. So that is huge, man. Huge for Ryne Sandberg, huge for his family. Rhino is cancer free. So big shout out to Ryne Sandberg and his family, man. Ryne Sandberg for fighting the fight, and he's cancer free right now. So he's 64, man, and wish him nothing but the best on his recovery journey. Mr. Ryne Sandberg. Man, let's segue over to a little bit of college football, man. College football is out. You got the rankings that's out. Rankings are out, man. And I'm going to give you the top 25 rankings, man. College football, man. You got your rankings out. And let's see what we got with our college rankings, man. Let's see what we got with our college rankings. All right. Number one team in the country. Hunker down, Hairy Dogs. Hunker down, Hairy Dogs. The Georgia Bulldogs are number one. Number two is Ohio State. Number three is Oregon. Four is Texas. Five is Bama. Six is Ole Miss. Seven, Notre Dame. Eight, Penn State. Nine is Michigan. 10 is Florida State. 11 is Mizzou. 12 is Utah. 13 LSU. 14 Clemson. 15 Tennessee. 16 Oklahoma, who's transitioned to the SEC, them in Texas. 17 Oklahoma State. 18 Kansas State. 19 Miami. 20 Texas A&M. 21 Arizona. 22 Kansas. 23 USC. 24 North Carolina State. 25 is Iowa. Colorado got one vote. but they're gonna have to go out here and do it the hard way and prove to people that, hey, we are here. We are ready to do our thing this year and continue to build on what we do. But those Georgia Dogs are #1 in the country. They open up the season versus number 14, Clemson. That's going to probably be a very good game, man. Clemson and Georgia. That's going to be a very good game. Saturday, August the 31st. I think they playing in Athens. Big game. Big game. Then the following week, they play Tennessee Tech, which to get them some leverage. Then they play Kentucky, and week 4, they're down in Tuscaloosa, primetime game, man. Then they got Auburn. Then they got Mississippi State. Then they got Texas. Then they got Florida, Ole Miss, Tennessee, UMass, and then Georgia Tech. This is not a schedule to, oh man. No, they got Clemson probably at the Georgia Dome, if I'm not mistaken. But man, they got a rough schedule coming out the chute, man. They got a tough one, man. They got a tough schedule coming out the chute. But if anybody can do it, hey, it's them Georgia Dogs. But that game, Saturday, September the 28th, is going to be a monstrosity. That's going to be down in Tuscaloosa, and that's probably going to be probably the seats are probably going to be sold out if they're not sold out already, man. Tickets as low as $269 a ticket, man. Those tickets are going to be sold out quickly. Georgia and Alabama. And they're added because of the new scheduling with the SEC, with the new teams added in the SEC. So that's why you got Georgia and Bama and everybody that's there. Alabama, Georgia. That's a strong conference. Vandy, got Alabama, Arkansas, Auburn, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, LSU, Mississippi State, Missouri, Oklahoma, Ole Miss, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas A&M, Texas, and Vandy. That SEC has just got stronger as we spoke it up. That SEC is a strong conference. It's a dog conference, man. I'm telling you, man. That conference is going to cause some people some nightmares, man. I'm telling you. That conference is a nightmare conference. Nightmare conference at its best, man. Nightmare conference, man. Then you got Big 12. They added teams to their conference as well. So you got a lot of people that switch conferences, man. And they are all over the place. The Big 12 has added teams to their conference as well. So it is going to be a very fun and interesting college football season this year, with the additions of other people and conferences and you name it. You name it. You have got some big time conferences, and you got some big time. It's set up big time. But you guys know I do like my boy Prime and Colorado and everything, man. So I really do like that, man. I really do like that. And I really like that. They open up with North Dakota State. That's going to be on a Thursday night, August 29th. Actually, 2 weeks from today, 14 days. That's when they open up. 2 weeks from today, Prime, they open up.
North Dakota State. Then that following Saturday, they got Nebraska. Primetime game on NBC. Then they got Colorado State. They had Colorado State. CBS. Then they got Baylor. Then they got UCF. Then they got K-State, Arizona, Cincinnati, Texas Tech, Utah, Kansas, Oklahoma State. It's going to be very interesting how this goes for Coach Prime and these Bucks. These Buffs, man. If anybody can do it, Prime and the Buffs can do it, man. But they don't have a schedule you can sneeze at. They have a good, solid schedule, man. And this is the year for Shedeur, man. This is Shedor's year to put the naysayers to bed, man. That's what I can say. He got to put the naysayers to bed, man. He just got to get in and put the naysayers to bed, man. So that's what he has to do, man. But yeah, that's it for Colorado, man, and what they getting ready to do and what they got up their sleeve and everything. They got a good, solid receiving core. Travis, Jimmy, Amarion. They got my boy there, man. He just been just gobbling stuff. LeJounte, man. Wester, man. LeJounte been killing stuff, man. So you got some good stuff that's out there in Boulder, man. Got some very good stuff that's out there in Boulder, man. So we shall see who does what, how they go get it in, and how they go from there and everything, man. But they got some good size on the offensive line and everything. And very good size, man. Very good size. And we'll see what they go from there, man. How they do it, man. You just go see how they do it from there and everything. So that's about it for our college football, man. We're gonna do a little bit of NBA. I don't think it's really nothing really much going on the NBA front. Really quiet. Uh NBA schedule has came upon us and stuff. The Knicks and the Celtics will kick off opening night. The Knicks versus the Celtics. Kick off the NBA season. Knicks at the Celtics, man. That should be a very good game, man. Knicks versus Celtics. They got to go in. They got to go into New York and do their thing, man. But they got to go into Boston. Ring ceremony, probably. We know people lack. Usually, ring ceremony, they do a little lackluster deal with the ring ceremony and stuff. And that's what they do, man, the ring ceremony and everything. So that's what it is with the ring ceremony. So that's about it on the NBA front, Clay returned to the Bay to kick off NBA Cup. That's gonna be an interesting game right there. When Klay Thompson go back to Oracle or the Bay, wherever the damn game is. It's gonna be interesting. Mikal Bridges is with the Knicks. They're gonna be jumping in there against them. But that Clay matchup is gonna be one of the ones. I want to see how CC, the first lady, react to that game. Because she is definitely unequivocally a Golden State Warrior fan. And Clay is her boy, but Steph is her baby. Big difference, man. Big difference. Big doggone difference, man. So huge difference, man. That's gonna be an interesting sight to see for that game, though. The Knicks, Clay going back to Oracle, San Fran, and to play his boys, man. Mavs and Warrior highlight opening night in the NBA Cup. Oh man. That'll be November the 12th. November the 12th is that day. So we got a lot that's cracking on that day, November the 12th, marking the kickoff of the NBA Cup. They changed it from the in-season tournament to the NBA Cup. A little bit more prestigious of a name. A little bit more prestigious of a name. So, and now we're going to finish it off with a little bit of NFL, man. And then I'm finna get out of here, man. They had some games tonight that was going on and stuff, man. They had some things that was on the horizon and everything, and you just had a lot of them. Games, like I said, games that was on tonight, preseason games that got a chance to kick on, and everybody get to see what their teams are made of, what they got and everything. So you definitely get a chance to see where your team is, what you got, what you're made of, everything. So you definitely see all of that. You see all of that. So I got to see who won tonight, man. Eagles and the Patriots. Eagles won 14-13 tonight. I think that was the only game that we had going on tonight. It was. It was truly the only game we had going on tonight. Let me just look at some of the boxes, see what happened tonight in the game. Drake May had a chance to play tonight. He was a Patriots number 3 overall pick in this year's draft. So Patriots got high hopes on Drake May today. He was 6'11", 47 yards. Played a couple series and everything. Bailey Zappi came in, and then Joe Milton. Then Jacoby Brissett kicked it off with one series. Maine played a couple series. Zappi and Milton, they played all 4 of their quarterbacks. Ramadre had 6 carries for 18 yards. Then JaMychal Hasty, 1 reception for 23 yards. None of the Eagles. Kenny Pickett played a lot for the Eagles. 11 to 13, 67 yards. 4 sacks. He was sacked 4 times, man. Saquon didn't play today. With none of the receivers played today or the tight end. So, they just still letting them go through and everything. And they're not really rushing these guys to play. Don't want to avoid injuries at all costs because, like I say, this is just a preseason. And you avoid injuries at all costs. At all costs, you avoid injuries. So you want to try to avoid them at all costs possible. So that's what you're avoiding. Injuries, the injury bug. Because the injury bug snap up and get you, man, and it's a wrap. It's a wrap. So you want to avoid injuries at all costs. Preseason, you want to avoid them. So you definitely want to avoid the injury bug at all costs. You want to avoid that injury bug at all costs. That's what you're trying to avoid. You avoid it at all costs. So that is the thing that you're trying to avoid, the injury bug. But it's a whole weekend of sports that's getting ready to come about and get started and everything. So you shall see a lot of sports. A lot of sports. A lot of sports that's coming up this weekend. So we shall see. A lot of the bigger teams are holding off their top picks and everything. They don't want them to come in and, anything to get to happen to them and everything. Just don't want them to get hurt or nothing, man. So they still gonna go and do their thing and play and get busy, and that's it, man. That's what they do, man. I'm pulling for my boy Xavier Weaver, though. He is behind the 8 ball out there in Arizona. As these receivers, man, he only got 2 receptions in preseason for 12 yards. So it's gonna be tough. He may make a practice squad, man, but I was looking at the depth chart, man. He down on the depth chart, guys. Got Marvin Harrison, Michael Wilson, Greg Dortch. You got Zay Jones, Chris Moore, Zach Pascal, Dan Chilinza, Andre Barcelli, Tawan Palmer, Daniel Aries, Dalen Baldwin, X. They have 3, 6. Now they got 12 receivers. And I know they ain't gonna carry all 12 of them. So, but I'm pulling for my boy. I'm pulling for X Weaver, man. X Weaver. Jim Harbaugh said today that he will not bring Colin Kaepernick on his staff if you guys remember, Colin Kaepernick coached the San Francisco 49ers to that Super Bowl while Jim Harbaugh was his head coach. Harbaugh say he is not going to disrupt the flow of the team, basically. He loved Colin. He said, I love Colin, but he's not going to be on the coaching staff, which is set for this year. He's not going to even be on the roster. He said he's set for this year. So Colin Kaepernick is not even going to be a coach this year. So that is that, man. Nothing on the front of seeing if CeeDee Lamb came, man. I don't know if CeeDee Lamb came. I don't know if CeeDee Lamb came back. He's not in the fold and everything. Got to get him back in the fold, man, if they want to do something big in Dallas with him. So that's going to be huge. That will be huge. So other than that, I think that is it for me, man. And my little short rendition of sports tonight. That's what happened in the world of sports today. Tune in Tuesday, man, for another episode or another edition of No Balls, No Glory. I'm your man, the People's Champ. I'm here by myself. The crew is, I guess they took off tonight like they always do on Thursday nights, man. But it is what it is, man. Y'all know how I do it, man. I didn't want to even do this tonight, man, but I needed some therapy. And this is my therapy right here, man. Coming on, just chopping it up about a little bit of sports, a little bit of time. All right, man. People's Champ, I'm going to be out. Fantasy football season is up on us, people. Join your fantasy league. If you need fantasy tips and insiders, join us here on No Balls, No Glory. We can give you some fantasy tips and insiders on who to pick, who not to pick, who to stay away from, and certain draft strategies we can share with you. But other than that, check us out on Tuesday as we preview the AFC North with them Ravens, with our Ravens. All right, man, I'm out of here. I'll check you out on Tuesday. For the crew, we out. Peace.